Hello, everyone. Well, today is day 8. No, I did not screw this date up or day number up. But anyway, I'll be probably speaking a little slower than normal because I will be speeding parts up and I want to make sure that I come out a little bit clear. And so let's get into what today's project is. I have a major size cup. Yes, I took my wrist wrap off so I can do this. Afterwards, I'll put it back on. I have two 8-ounce cups, and they hold 240 mil each. This holds 600 mil. And at 240 times 2, that's 480. And that'll make about 500 mil, which would be my safety level, because that would be about here. But that's my safety level of not spilling it. And I am not sure how much resin this is going to take, this project, because this is deep in most areas. So it's probably going to take at least 8, maybe 10 ounces. And that would be, you know, around the 220 mil. So the rest is going to go into these. And then I have my overfill, or, you know, the toss it all in mold. And I also have another resin mold that still needs to get finished from October. So let me move these cups aside. I have not filled them yet because I would be sure to knock them over, because that's my style. Okay, so in this big one, I am doing white with the white iridescent holographic glitter. And they are both HTV Ront products. This is a resin paste, so to speak. And this is, of course, the deeper white alcohol ink. I would like to find some more of this, but I find it difficult to find it. It's really good alcohol ink. It's a really true, good, deep white. And I do intend to have some of the glitter suspend, but I really want it to cling to the top and sides as much as possible. And as you can see, this is slightly warped. However, with the weight of the resin, it'll probably bow out this way instead. So we'll see. Then in the houses, we are going to do the Marabou Cherry Red, because this is an excellent red. And I'm going to want a little bit of that pretty pigment powder swirling effect. So I'm putting this red in. And, of course, we have to have some red glitter. Then for the tree, now this is the one that has several of these types of molds that fits into this. But these are the only ones that fit on my heat mat. But however, I have two greens here. This is a blue green, and this is a green green. I'm going to mix a very small amount of this with this. And then we are going to go with that beautiful green glitter. And before I spread it into the house where I don't want it to be. Now, coloration's not really important down at the bottom here, because that's the part that goes into these little slots. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause you here and come back when I have my resin made. I'll see you soon. Okay, we're back. I have 480 mil mixed here. I do have to siphon some off because that much resin will heat up quickly and go off. So no wanting that to happen. So I'm going to siphon off about that much to this cup. And let's get that moved out of the way. Don't want to knock it over. I think I just put a drip on my floor. So I'll have to get that soon. But I am really concerned about getting this too warm. And the reason why I'm siphoning these off is to keep it from superheating. And also because I need to mix colors. And that means, let's see, I'm guessing at about 4 ounces for each of the house and tree molds. So now that I've got these all split apart and siphoned off, I can go ahead and get the colors mixed. I probably won't even need all of that, so I might pour some of that back in I'm trying to guesstimate. No, I'm going to probably need it. Okay, so I'm going to set these off to the side. Lots of sides here, and I've only got a little bit of space right now. Well, got quite a bit of space actually, but if you sit and you think about it, you don't have that much space when you got to have a gazillion cups out. Now, I did use my little hand mixer because my hands they're really not there anymore right now. And it's a lot less stress on the arms. Okay, so I want to pour the houses first. We'll do the red first because it's at the back. So let's get that done. If I have to mix up more, I'll mix up more. But of course, I will put you on pause. So I'm going to say that the red's going to take the most. So let's do this cup here with the red. I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way so I have room to work. Okay, so I don't want to put the glitter in first. I would like to put the alcohol ink. Now these things have little balls in them for shaking, but I think I got resin on my fingers. 1 second. Let me get the spritz here. Oh, I definitely got resin on that one. So I'll very quickly spritz the ink bottle down, just in case I got it on there. Because sticky is sticky is sticky. Yuck. My husband, when I first met him, he worked at our local sugar factory. And he would come home so sticky all the time. And it was like, no, don't touch me. You go take a shower before you touch me. And so that became a ritual every time he got off work. And one more for good measure. Okay, a couple more. Who's counting? Me. Okay. Now I'm going to grab a stick here. I got these little itty bitty ones. They're not very good. So, I mean, they're very rough. So maybe I can control the amount that's going in. Remember, not too opaque. I want a little bit of glitz in this, just a little. Most of the coloration will come from the glitter. Get this mixed up on top first, so you make sure all your chunkies are broke up. Start scraping the sides, because it does migrate. You know, resin does its own moving thing. There comes that pretty swirl. So we'll get that mixed down in there. I gotta get this finger pulled up because it's just a little too long. I hope this turns out really pretty. That's nice. That's a nice translucency. Doesn't look pink. Okay, let's get the red glitter in. So hard to open these bags when you have gloves on. Okay, now I have a spoon here somewhere. I do. Oh well, let's just go with this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Try to get the rest of that glitter back down in there. All right, let's get that stirred up and then get it poured. Make sure I'm all the way at the bottom getting this done. Oh, that hurt my wrist. Let's not do that one again. Okay, that should do it. Get this wiped off. I'm just going to toss that stick. Hopefully I won't need it again. Pinch the rim just a little, And get some into each area so it all matches up, or meets up, I should say. Try not to blobbies. But it wants to slide down the side of the cup. Oh, shoot. Accidentally poured it in the middle where it doesn't need to go. And again. Okay, I'm watching for how far this comes up. It's still sliding down the cup. All right, so about 4 ounces was not it. That was a little bit much. So maybe 3.5. Whoops. There I go, over the tops again. Let that settle in. You can take a look from the side, and it looks good. So the rest of this goes into the leftovers. Make sure it sits up there, not fall down. Okay, that one's done. Let's get the green. Well, first we need to put the tree back. All right, I have 2 mica powders, so this is going to have to be done where I am very careful doing this. So let's get a couple more sticks here. I'll just put those extras to the side for now. I am, as I said, trying for translucencies. So let's give that a go here. Oh, for Pete's sake. Seriously? Did not have it open. So now I've got to cut it off of there. Ouch. Okay. I'm just going to poke through the top and peel that off. Okay, it looks like that blade's dulled out. Gonna need that back. Whoops, wrong item. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that portion on there. And just dip down in. Pull out that little bit of blue-green. Yeah, that looks good enough. Now comes the truer green. Don't bite me, you stupid lid. There we go. This one should be open. Yeah, that one is open. Hopefully that's not too much. Oh, that's doing it. Okay, so let me get the lid back on this, because I got to work a little faster again. Get these things all out of my way as I go. Oh yeah, because I can feel it starting to get warm with this one. which means I gotta watch those other cups with the clear really well. Okay, let's get the green glitters in. One, two, three, four. Go and go quickly, my child. All right. I think we're ready to pour here. I'm going to try to weave in and out real quick. Well, that's not going to work if I do that, I'm telling you. Ooh, it's caught up on there, isn't it? Ta-da! Well, how close am I? A little bit more in. Not that away. A little bit more. And a little bit more. All right. That one is ready to give up. Get rid of that stick. Okay, how warm are these? Oh, good enough. Let's pour these all back in. And then we'll get the white done. Now, if I need to make more white, I will. Definitely don't think this is going to be enough of what's left, so. Of course, if I have to, I can back it with something else. Or if I think about it, maybe. But I think that would look really bad. Okay, got that in there. Now let's get these whites going. Sorry you can't really see that part going on because it's getting really warm there. So I need to hurry up. We're going to drop some of this in real quick. Oh yeah, this is the bottle that, oh my gosh, you cannot squeeze it. But I'm going to, as hard as I can. My wrist and hand will pay for this later. Let's see where we're at. Oh, that'll do. Okay, so we got enough out of that one. Oh my gosh, that was a struggle. Shake up the ink. Get that dip down in. Oh, I forgot this one got a hole in the side. I just shot it all over the side of the cup on the inside there. Okay. Get my stick back up out of there. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing. Definitely getting warm. All right, it is time to add the glitter. I'm not going to be stingy on it. See, not stingy. Definitely getting warm. All right, let's get this poured in. And doing large projects like this, you really need your ducks in a row. You can't decide at last minute to do something else, like a different color or something, and then go look for it, because you will come up with a big problem. I've done it a few times. But then I don't normally do huge projects either. All right, I'm going to let this cure because it is quite deep, and then I'll come back in with more. So I will see you all after the cure. Oop, let me get this here. I got to use a knuckle. All right, see you soon. Okay, what I did was I didn't want to go ahead and do more white because it really is difficult to try to match that same. So what I did, no, I don't have gloves on at this point because this is already mixed and my hands were sweating. So this is the coloration I got. It's almost the same as the tree. It's a little bit more opaque, but this is what we're doing. I am just going to fill this with the green. So it's kind of like snow-covered lawn. Now this was 200 mils. And it looks like this is all I'm going to need. It's not filling it completely, but, you know, a little bit of sanding to take off any rough edges or deburring tool. And that's going to do it. So I'll see you again in, well, you'll see me like in 2 seconds flat, but I'll be back in about 3 hours after the rest of this sets up. And these here, they are cured, but they're still flimsy. So they do need another couple hours on here, being not as deep as this is. So, all right, back soon. All right, the base is ready. Still a little warm. These are a little bit flexible, but they're going to be able to be removed. And so, the only bubble I got, believe it or not, was that little dot there that should never... There we go. See, it came right off there. Anyway, so we're going to remove the base first. And I may have to have my husband do this part because of my wrist. Gonna need 3 more tea lights to do this. I always keep one on hand, but this one's got 4 holes, so I want to try to get the full effect. Come on out. Ugh. All right, base is done. Let's check it out. We did get that beautiful sparkle all the way in there. And I do like that I chose the green. Okay, so I've only got 3 pieces, or two pieces done. So let's see if there was any bubbles at all. All right, none in the base. Let's see what happens with the houses. They are still a little bit flexible, so I do have to watch a little bit what I'm doing and how this is removed. Yeah, okay, let's do the more delicate stuff with the other hand. Flexible. Okay, the back looks pretty good. Just a little bit of sharp edging because I don't know why, actually. I'm not feeling bubbles. It's got to be the glitter. Glitter sometimes causes that. It'll get too close to the edges and then kind of adhere to them. Okay. Let me see. I think I need to do a little something more. This one does have a bubble right here at its tip. And right here. Right there. So the edges at the corners have problems. This one's got a bubble right here. And I already saw that one right here. The corner right there. And the tip right there. So yeah, there's a little bit of a bubble problem. But that's because I filled it too full. Forgot to keep it only part way. And unfortunately, okay, now, see, these are supposed to slide in, everybody. There we go. Okay, we got that one in. Well, actually, I think I have it backwards, everyone. I think this one is supposed to be over here. Let's get that little piece of red out of there. All right, that one's done. And now the Christmas tree. And then, of course, we'll turn off the lights and have it glowing. In case you're wondering, I have it this high up so that not only can you see it, but so it keeps my wrist from flexing too badly. Now, I did not run the tool around the edge of the tree either, so I'm expecting a little bit of bubble. And yes, my resin was quite bubbly when I poured it. I do have a debubbler, but right now I don't have room for the debubbler. A little bit of bubble right here. That already does. Now you can have stuff back here, which would, you know, be trees, in which I have, I think, 2 other different trees. Or you can have it just right behind the housing. Like that. And that's how I'll do it for the picture. Got one there. Must have used that one before there was no pull tab. And number 4. I always try to keep the pull tabs and put them back in, but... Alright. I'm going to try tilting it first. Well, it's a little heavy. So I'll tilt until they fall out. I heard one getting ready to go. Alright, that's the light. And I see bubbles in the doorway of the second from the right. See, tea lights are good for something. Okay. Tip it just a little bit more. Whoop, there it goes. Alright, let's go ahead and see what it looks like in the dark. Whoops, lost another one. Except I'm Aha, there it is. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's going to look real nice with all the rest of them. I'll bring it up a little bit closer to you. So what do you think? I'll have to get the other trees and stuff done, but I got to get the special one done too. So the trees will end up being put towards the back. But you can't keep them together until they're fully cured. So I'm just making sure that that's got a good glide path, and it does. And now I know how full to fill the others. So, wow, that one's dying out. Well, that wasn't nice of it. Wow. Oh, it was just loose. So when you buy your tea lights, folks, check them to see if they're loose inside. All right, let me get this off here. And I guess tomorrow's video will be me doing the other parts of this and getting that done and put together all the way. Sorry about all the shadowing, but I haven't got my other fill light in, so, and on. Let's see. Ta-da! Back in business. All right. Y'all know the drill. It's always in the description box. The countdown is here. So this is day 8. There are 17 more videos to go. All right. Peace out. Merry Christmas. Love, love, love.